hey, I've been working on this. It should be fixed. And then I'm going to record this and it's going to all right. I did a test recording. I did like a good 10-15 minutes of just wandering around, beating up things and talking. And everything was working. Although, for some fucking reason, every now and then the recording will add reverb into it. Just randomly. It won't be the entire video like that one time. It'll just be like normal, reverb, normal. I don't fucking know what it was. So I just killed everything. Every audio thing I had connected to this computer is dead except for the speakers and my microphone. If it's happening now, who the fuck knows? I'm still trying to figure out this new encoding system, and it's just like, why? Well, last time, unfortunately, it was broken up, but you did at least get to see me beat up the high schoolers. It's the football team. I want to see how a bone breaks. Oh, God! Not mine! No! There was a counter system that was put in place. Unfortunately, the prompt came up while I was doing a finisher on someone, so it didn't commit to memory. Time to go to high school and put an end to the bullying. Time to murder! No, I'm a detective. Time to save everyone. Punch. Well, as I said, I'm going to do a lot of the side stuff on my own time. We'll just, we'll do most of the main missions here. This game, pretty fucking fun. You want more Yakuzis? Yeah, got it. Oh, there's a lot of fun Yakuza games out there now. And I really want to play Ishin. I really do. But there's too many games! I just beat Postionomics. I was going to make a recording on Postionomics, but the point of the game was to lose, retry, when you have some upgrades. But I beat the entire game in one go! It's just like, how am I supposed to record it now? I don't have to restart the entire thing. Fuck. Oh, you too, huh?
Yo. So, are you gonna come out to lunch with us or what?
Nah.
Don't you have anything more to say than that, Koda? Get your ass up. Come on. Matsune's really not in the mood to deal with your shit today.
I'll just eat lunch here, okay?
Huh? You're giving us lip now? I guess you won't be needing this stuff then.
We told you to get your ass up, you little slut. Oh, maybe you've started fucking guys on your lunch break now?
You're out here living the dream, aren't you?
He wants into the classroom and it's just like, get fucked.
Get your ass up!
What's the fucking holdup, Koda? You should be thanking us for even inviting you to come.
So slow. I can't fucking stand you.
Oh, damn. So much for my appetite.
Yep, he's pretending
me sick.
He's pretending to be the other kids.
Hey, who the fuck said
Yep.
that? We're making you sick, huh? You guys talking about us?
You see anyone else being assholes? Of course he's talking about you.
Yeah, I've about had it with you punks. This shit's getting old. The fuck?
Ganging up on the same girl day after day make you feel real big?
Unfucking believable that it takes 3 of them to do the job.
Seriously, you guys? You're taking Koda's side here? You know she's just a whore, right?
You okay, Koda-san? Just ignore these losers.
How low can you go? Calling someone a whore isn't gonna win you any points.
Right? Let's hear it for the picture of purity over here.
What the hell? Hey!
She can dish it, but she can't take it. Hope the boys are watching.
What?
What the fuck, man? If you want to talk shit, say it to my face.
What part of this don't you understand?
I'm all ventriloquist!
You know what, guys?
I'm looking at your face, your lips are moving, but you're saying stuff.
It's true. You guys just need to leave her alone.
He's right. He's totally right. What's your problem with her anyway?
Yeah, Koda didn't do anything wrong, guys.
Exactly. So back off Koda-san already.
Stop acting like little punks. Get the hell out of here.
When you guys going to lunch, go choke on a chopstick.
Oh, how does it feel now?
Just get going, would you?
Yeah. Toss him out!
How can you give the ex-Yakuza member a microphone?
What the hell is going on?
You know how easy it'll be? What if he just slips?
Yeah. Let's just go.
Fuck it.
That's not what a kid would say.
Wow. I've never seen those kids band together like that.
They all knew what was going on in there now. It can be hard to speak up even when you know something happening right in front of you is wrong. Not so different from adults, right?
Yagami-san, was everything we just witnessed part of your plan?
Absolutely.
It's just psychology. There's this concept called the bystander effect.
Especially with cell phones.
According to the psychologists, when a person witnesses an incident, there's 3 things that run through their mind if other people are in the vicinity.
Are they gonna act?
1. If no one else acts, it must not be urgent.
Yep.
2. If no one else acts, I don't have to take action either.
Yep.
And 3. If I take action alone, I'll embarrass myself.
Big yep.
The result? Everybody stands there and nobody takes action. I just figured if I could get even one person to step up and raise their voice, it would spur the rest of them to push past their inability to act. Penguins are the same way. You ever seen a flock of them hesitating to take a leap into the sea? One takes the first plunge and the others all start following after him.
The first penguin, you say?
Yes, we're all penguins.
It's a fascinating term for a display
DC
of
Nick.
bravery. I've heard it said that overseas in America, the first penguin is a symbol of respect.
Who the what?
Raginyre, that would mean your voice was the first penguin in that classroom.
I can't say for certain this resolved your bullying problem, but here's hoping it's at least a good first step.
Okay, I can't say shit. We wanted to make the turkey the national bird. The fucking bird who drowns itself, we wanted to make a national bird. In a rainstorm.
You should be safe from them for a while.
Here, let me teach you the art of sword strike. Here's a sword! No, this is high school. Here's a metal bat. Time to learn to use it. Stop the maybe.
What do you say we monitor the situation for now? Might not be wise for adults to intervene just yet.
I suppose your plan has worked out for the better.
They come in with other
But
people
it should
and
be
speed everything
teachers
up.
and administrators handling these matters, not detectives.
You know what? I couldn't agree more.
Then if you'll excuse me.
Oh, come on, man. Lighten up a little. You didn't have to rub it in her face.
You know what she thinks? She thinks we're some bums off the street trying to meddle in academic affairs.
Well then, I apologize on her behalf. But Yagami-san, that was some magic you worked there. Hard to admit this at my age, but I learned quite a bit from what you did.
They're gonna come back with the Yakuza members and being like,
Wouldn't go
time to
that
beat up
far.
these students!
Good stuff, Yagami-san.
And I mean the boys.
Naturally. I knew you would deliver.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. This is finally happening.
Sorry, I have to take this. Hey, this is Yagami.
This is Shiosaki. Do you have a minute?
Sure.
Did they get
I
ransacked?
have a rather urgent request for you. It concerns a trial we've been involved with.
Oh,
Listen, sorry, son. I'm a little busy. I don't know if I can take a rush job at the moment. We aren't even in Kawachi right now. Actually, I'm in Yokohama.
Really? That's interesting.
Because we need you to go to
I'm
Yokohama.
helping Sugiura out with a case for his new agency. We're on site right now. At Serio High School. Sorry, son? You there?
Serio High? Somewhere near Eugene-cho? Is that the school?
Have you heard?
We have assassins going to that school right now.
A college-age student teacher from that school went missing about 2 months ago.
Yes.
It was all very sudden.
Huh. I think I heard something about that, actually.
He himself was a Seiryo High graduate. He'd returned to his alma mater to finish his teaching credential.
Just a sec.
Uh-oh.
How do you know so much about this?
The teacher's name is Hiro Mikoshiba, and his body was discovered a few days ago.
Oh, it was him!
They found him in one of Ijincho's abandoned buildings.
Oh, fuck.
The body was badly decomposed, but Kanagawa police have just released his identity.
Jesus!
Moments ago, in fact.
Moments ago?
This gonna end today?
Thing is, someone else knew Mikoshiba was dead, before the police even confirmed it. A sex offender, Akihiro Ehara. I defended him in court. The day Mikoshiba disappeared, Ehara was arrested at the station for groping. He's also an active duty officer.
So you're saying he committed the murder too?
No. The victim was still alive while Ehara was at the station in Tokyo committing sexual battery.
Oh, he knew.
He was caught and arrested on the spot. And he's been in jail for the 2 months since.
So if I have this right, he has an alibi for the murder?
Right. But there's more to it.
The students did
A few
it!
days ago, someone lit flares at the location of Mikoshiba's body. It obviously couldn't have been Ehara, so I suspect that's the real culprit. But whoever that is somehow connected to Ehara.
Yeah. Otherwise, there's no other way he could have known about the body.
Exactly. There's clearly more to Ehara than an officer-turned-groper. More than likely, he's an accomplice to murder.
Okay. So do we have a motive?
4 years ago, Ehara's only son hung himself in their home. He was a student at Seiryo High at the time. And the way Ehara sees it, his death was the result of bullying at the hands of his classmate, Mikoshiba.
You mean it's revenge?
Fuck.
In that case, could he possibly have hired someone else to kill the guy in his stead?
Okay, we're definitely building the
Highly
suspense.
likely. As for my request, I'd like to see what you can find out. Mikoshiba's murder is too suspicious. Up until today, I wrote Ehara off as just another train groper. But he got arrested for that on the exact day that Mikoshiba was killed. It can't be a coincidence.
I mean, you couldn't ask for a better alibi than being arrested for a different crime, right? Otherwise, the cops would have pinned him as suspect number one.
But groping as an alibi? Why go to all that trouble? There had to have been a better way than that.
It's a lesser
I'm
crime,
worried.
so to speak.
As his attorney, I have to admit there's a chance Ehara planned this, which means I've made a critical oversight. Even worse, I let a misguided court issue a verdict. I can't allow that to stand. I need to reconsider both the harassment and the murder. Because I think the truth is these cases are one and the same.
All right. Well...
But what about double jeopardy? Well, I mean, he wasn't
What can I
accounted
do
for this
for
crime
you?
yet, so...
Can you see if anyone at Seiryo High will talk about Mikoshiba? Right now, we need more information. And the first thing we should focus on is how and why he disappeared.
He's doing this all in front of the other ones!
So, does this mean you're hiring me?
It does. Consider it an official request, if you would.
Okay, I'm on it. No better feeling than when the jobs line up perfectly.
Hey! Fucking head of the school. Guess what? I'm gonna figure out your other case! Oh yeah, by the way, he's dead. So yeah, you might want to look for the
Ijincho,
teacher.
Yokohama. A harbor town where rotting secrets rarely stay uncovered.
Fuck, man.
The deceased was a student teacher who had vanished from a high school Yagami was investigating. Yet the linchpin to this case, a police officer named Ehara, was arrested for a different crime, a train groping that shocked the nation. Upon hearing the verdict, Ehara gave the court an ominous revelation, that the son he had lost was avenged.
I didn't hear that, but then again... Vicious cycle. It's the Eye from Orlando. Whee!
Before I go all in, can we go over the defendant's profile? That way I'll have something to work with.
Sure. Akihiro Ihara, age 53, senior officer with Tokyo PD, convicted of sexual battery. He'd been stationed in Shinjuku and lived alone in Tokyo. That is, until his arrest.
Lived alone? Unmarried then?
His wife moved to Yokohama without him 7 years ago, when their son Toshiro started at Seiryō High. Toshiro-kun ended up taking his life in his 3rd year. That's 4 years ago, if you're counting.
And the couple never reconciled, huh?
Apparently his wife wanted nothing to do with him from that point on. That's it for personal details.
All right.
As for the charge, Ihara's maintained his innocence. He's had no luck getting him to budge. Mind you, the prosecution has plenty against him. Security camera surveillance, eyewitness footage, even trace evidence gathered on scene.
The same footage the media was plastering on TV?
Yes, although some of it was edited for privacy or length, but it painted a clear enough picture.
Hard to dispute something you can see right in front of you.
True.
And what about when they handed down the verdict? Ihara flew off the handle or something?
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Your Honor, in a warehouse, about 3 days ago, a body turned up in Yokohama. The body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide.
Ihara seemed convinced that Mikoshiba had bullied his son, and to get his justice, he even took Seiryō High to court. However, the court ruled against him, claiming there was no substantial evidence of bullying.
So, Chairman, would you like to explain this?
I still need to dig into the court record of that case to see if there's anything of value.
Sounds like I'm on deck then. I've got someone involved in the case right in front of me.
Who?
The chairman of Seiryō High himself.
No! Talking about me?
Leave me out of this!
I don't know how you pull these things off, Yagami-san, but let me give you a word of caution.
I'm listening.
Mikoshiba's murder hasn't been made public yet, so please don't go around talking about it, especially at his school.
You literally said
Raginyre
murder
will
earlier.
Investigate the school soon enough, and if they find out everyone already knows,
They'd show us the door, lock it behind them, and probably charge us with obstruction.
Exactly. Oh, and before I send you Mikoshiba's photo, there's one last thing you should know.
What's that?
Ihara's ruling was the day before yesterday. That means we only have 13 more days to potentially file an appeal.
Tick-tock! If we don't do it in 2 weeks, the court will assume that's it, and he'll be charged only for groping!
Ihara will walk out of court with a sex offense charge and a minor slap on the wrist. And once his case is closed, it would take a miracle to get it reopened, even if there had been a critical oversight.
Right.
I'm sorry to give you a time limit instead of a viable solution.
We're running on
Don't worry.
Apollo
I'll
Justice
have to make
rules.
do. For now, let's just keep in touch.
Thanks, and good luck.
You have 3 days. If after 3 days
Yo,
you don't make the thing,
what's that about?
then the court's thrown out and you can't bring it up again.
Sorry. Give me one more sec. Actually, Kaito-san, can I fill you in later? I need to get some answers from the chairman.
Crack knuckles. Help me! Harassment. Actually, you know what? I remember last time that actually came in clutch. I might actually need to see this. Chairman was already on the chairman. Deceased, 3rd year, fucking died. Father accused of being primary bully. After college, he came back to be a teacher, but then he disappeared due to bullying as well. And she thinks she became a faculty member there before, so you know too. First, the male 3rd year was found by his mother at 7 a.m. hanging by a towel. That's a strong fucking towel. I mean, I guess if the knot's good enough. And it was pronounced dead. Something was a result of bullying. It was something. Oh boy. How are you saying? Oh. Oh! You actually have things about the murder. Approximately 2 months later, found by so he's been dead for a while. And then the teacher fucking Dead! Arrested, or state body on. So missing for 2 months. But it was decomposing, so he had been dead for a good while. Whee! Harassment. Dirty old... Oh! It was the actual sexual harassment suit. He attempted to flee, but was detained. Everybody caught him. So many people, so... Oh, no. He's innocent of this. Welp. Look at all these pictures! Trace fibers matched... Wow! Alright, fine. Slap on the wrist, huh? You perv! Punch! Oh, that was the answer. No? Okay, well. Oh, do these. That's not enough. Fuck it. Oh, chairman!
I take it that call was the Genda Law Office? You seem popular as ever, Yagamishi.
Yeah, I have to throw away your case.
Gonna hog the teacher's attention for yourself, huh? Well, I want details later.
Talking to the chairman, the hell?
Okay, Yagami-san. Tsukumo and I will do some digging on the bullying front. I mean, no way you could say no to Sari-san, right?
I mean... No! Let me to the chairman! My buff! My trash buff! It's going!
May I help you with something, Yagami-san?
I'm gonna put you in your
You
face.
sure can. Only thing is, where to start?
I can't reveal what happened to Mishiba, but there's
Remember how you told me about a student teacher went missing?
Oh,
This is him, right? Hiro Mikoshiba.
How do you have that photo? But yes, that's him.
How? What's happened?
I'd like to ask a bit about him in relation to a separate investigation.
What is it you need to know? Did something happen to him?
Yeah, this is fucking suspicious.
I'm afraid I can't give you any details. This request comes from a very
You
close
literally
friend.
said murder on your phone call.
I'm sure you understand. It's a matter of detective-client
It
privilege.
means either A, he killed someone, or B,
I know that
he's
isn't
dead.
much consolation. But if it's any comfort, I would never disclose anything about your case either.
But don't you see? Mikoshiba-kun was officially reported missing. Please, can you tell me something?
I promise. I'll tell you everything I can when I can. But for now, let me ask the questions.
Very well. Go ahead.
I need to know
I'll
if
start
I
with
should
the
stop his
basics.
pension.
Mikoshiba-kun was a graduate here, correct? And that's why he came back to train as a teacher?
That's correct.
How long was he supposed to be here?
3 weeks, originally. He'd nearly finished his time with us. But one day he simply stopped coming. It was as if all was well. Then, suddenly, he was gone. Or, at least, that's how I'd heard it.
Were you two not that close?
No. We'd had barely exchanged a word since he arrived.
Who was he training under?
Wasn't there a pretty dark rumor about Mikoshiba-kun 4 years back? Something about how he drove a student to suicide?
You mean what was dredged up online? Yes, I'm aware of it. However, in the subsequent lawsuit, that rumor was put to rest. The court found no evidence of bullying.
Just like there was no
But
evidence of
you had your
this,
doubts,
huh?
didn't you? So you called on us to take a deeper look.
Exactly.
Well, yes, but let's not get confused. The tragedy from 4 years ago does weigh on us, but we've washed our hands of the matter.
Well, you say that, yet I can't help circling back to the same question. Why would the head of a school hire detectives to monitor his students in secret, potentially even out of pocket?
Well, for one thing, it would reflect poorly on our institution were I to openly suspect our students.
Fair enough
Then there's the
answer.
issue of bullying being recorded and shared online. You know what kind of firestorm that can cause. I should mention, I'm the one who takes the fall for it. My own privacy be damned. So of course I would opt for secrecy.
All right,
That's
Chairman,
fair.
all right.
But what
Yeah.
that still doesn't answer is why this is happening now.
I'm not sure.
Why didn't you do it back then, the moment you heard about it? What pushed the chairman to do... No. I don't fucking know. I guess it's this because he sees exactly who it is. Because, I mean, this doesn't really show any relevance. This shows a groper running, but it doesn't show who it is. This actually shows who it is.
Could this be what riled you up?
But this is...
Yeah!
This is footage of Akihiro Ihara 2 months ago, captured up in Tokyo. The man was an active duty police officer, so of course it made the rounds in the media. But you already knew all that. After all, he's the one who sued your school on account of what his son endured here. Bullying that led to suicide.
Well, that's undeniable.
And now that he's in the spotlight, any more problems at Serio would lead people to start connecting the dots. The police would dig up that suicide in no time, regardless of whatever the court had ruled. They might even reach the conclusion you had covered the whole thing up. I get the feeling that's why we're really here, to prevent another mess on your hands.
Oh, I see now. Our job's to sniff out any bullying, then you sweep it under the rug.
That's simply not true. At least, that wasn't my intention.
It just happened to be a bonus
The
side
thought
job.
never even crossed your mind?
Perhaps it did. The scenario you described was painful.
It's more as just like a bonus
Every
side
time
objective.
I saw Ihara-san on TV, I'd grow sick with worry that it could all boil over on us here at any moment.
I can assure you, Chairman, I'm not here to cause any trouble. I only want to learn about Mikoshiba-kun.
In that case, you should speak with Sawa-sensei.
There we are.
She was his teaching mentor.
Her? Great. That's my luck.
See? I told you we should have stayed on her good side.
How was I supposed to know?
So, would you like me to call her back here?
No, thanks. I should go see her myself. Do a bit of smoothing over.
In that case, you may want to go downstairs and see if she's in the faculty room. She should still be on lunch.
Perfect. I've got another chance to shoot my shot.
Sorry, Kaito-san, but I'm fielding this one alone. Tsukumo, you guys can clear out too.
What? You're benching all of us? Just like that?
I don't understand the meaning of this, Yagamishi.
If I had time to explain, I would. Just trust me on this for now.
You're all fired. Every one of you, including the chairman. In fact, all the students are fired. You have 10 minutes to get to the faculty room before she leaves. Better hurry up. Okay. Face right into the fucking wall. That's exactly what... Okay, fair enough. The story did say it's only one down. I guess I took it literally to be just like it's literally underneath the floor. This is the faculty room? Damn, you all have a lot of fucking space.
I'm sorry. Did you need something, sir?
Oh. Is Sawa-sensei here?
She should be back shortly. May I ask who's waiting for her?
Well, no one's special, really. I just need to have a quick word with her is all. Maybe you could tell me where her desk is?
It's right over there. The one with all the English books.
Thank you.
Literal English books. Are you gonna rifle through her stuff? Oh yeah, hey, you know what? Let's just go ahead and just make it worse for us. Hello, world. It's me. Anything here give me clues? Well, at least he's not actually touching things. But the uniforms are from Serio. Could this be Sawai Sensei? Hey, what's on the bottom right? Exactly. Oh, okay. They actually addressed that. Thank you.
What the?
Look at all the English books. I guess I know what subjects he teaches. Math!
Suspicious.
Attendance book. I mean, everyone has a homeroom, so that's nothing special. Ooh, this is important. Oh, the investigation is literally complete. Oh yeah, but what about you? And you look suspicious. Oh, you're being reprimanded in the... You did it! You looked through everyone's personal property.
What are you doing here? I thought you'd have gone by now.
Yeah, she's happy to see you.
Yes, well, I need to ask you a couple things.
Such as?
Such as how close you were to Hiro Mikoshiba.
You could have said sorry. No? Okay.
I heard from Chairman Okuda you were mentoring him as a teacher. I believe this was 2 months ago?
I'm gonna go smooth things over. Stab, stab, stab,
Why
stab,
do you
stab.
of all people want to know?
Fucking stab her in the
Did you
heart.
notice anything unusual before he disappeared? Any sign of trouble he might have had?
I can't say for sure.
Apologize to see it's
Just
not.
stopped showing up one day. Really, that's all I know.
Is that really all you can tell me? Nothing jogging the memory?
I said that's all.
Interrogating something with nothing to go on isn't very effective.
You know what, let's start over. Why don't we talk about him as a student? You were already a teacher here by then, weren't you?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Back when a student here committed suicide, there were rumors online about how it could have been caused by bullying. And Miko Shiba-kun's name came up as one of the potential bullies.
Yes, but those were just rumors.
So he wasn't involved in any teasing?
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. So as far as I knew, Miko Shiba-kun was a good student with solid grades back then. And during his time in training, I was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
He's not the type to bully then?
I would say no.
Then why would those rumors exist in the first place?
You're asking the wrong person.
You were there.
4 years ago, the court determined this school was not responsible for a bullying-related suicide.
You really want to go?
You
Y'all
mean
really like going back
Hara-san's
to that, huh?
lawsuit? The father of the student who died and an officer in Tokyo? He was arrested the other day. Well, I'm sure you've seen the news.
Yes, but what of it? What exactly is the point you're trying to make here?
I believe Ihara-san still thinks his son killed himself because of Miko Shiba-kun.
Let me ask you something, Yagami-san.
By all means.
What are you trying to accomplish? Didn't you finish this whole business with the chairman?
Do you know what tact
If
means?
that wasn't enough, you got security called on you. You clearly have zero regard for anyone here. You should have had the sense to leave long before now.
Believe me, once I learn what I need about Miko Shiba-kun, I'm gone.
In that case, you've already got everything you need from me.
One last question. You and the chairman both mentioned how Miko Shiba-kun got along with the students here.
What students did he get along
Anyone
with?
in particular that he was close to?
The kids in the basketball club? Miko Shiba-kun was in that club back when he was a student. Apparently, he was showing up to their practices.
The basketball club. That includes the gang from before, right?
Yes. They all spent quite a bit of time.
Oh, goody! Yay! The Yakuza members!
Alright. With that, I'll get out.
They're not
of here.
Yakuza, they're Yakuzis.
Appreciate your time, Matt. Sawa-sensei.
Just a minute!
You told him to get out, so he's out. Hope you're happy. Jesus, man. That's how you smooth things over? You stick the knife in it and you twist it?
Why? You suddenly decide you need me after all?
Man, don't be like that.
You enjoy playing teacher's pet with Sawa-sensei?
You mean, did I enjoy getting eviscerated by her? She hates my guts at this point. That aside, I did get some intel. And that's where you come in.
Huh? What for?
I want to find those bullies in the basketball club. Think you can fly the pigeon for me?
So I do have a purpose. Ain't that something? All right then, it's drone time.
Thanks. I'll start scoping out the gymnasium.
I have a problem because... So I played the sniping contract, so whenever I hear a drone, I just think of the fucking darts. So now I'm just thinking he's gonna fucking shoot him when he sees him. Oh look, there they are! Bang! Dead. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna save. You never know when this thing will crash. What are you even doing here? Why is there a shot? You know what? I know. Okay, I believe this in college, not in high school. Hello, gimme! This reminds me of a concha. It's a little sweet bread. Biscuit dough on top of bread dough. Doesn't contain any melons, though.
Arigatou gozaimashita.
I like how none of the stuff you're advertising is on sale. None of it. What happened to Tutu? No! Give Mugwort? The fuck am I supposed to do with Mugwort? Hey, now this is high school gymnasium. Now we just need the bleachers, and after you do your first set of PE, you go to the bleachers and you do other things. Like play cards, such as Yu-Gi-Oh! At the time. Or very rarely Magic. And then we get to wrestling and they're just like, oh, let's get the big fat guy there. Oh, what do you know? Okay. You'd be surprised how strong some people are. I think fucking using your own inertia weight against you is just like, shit. This is what it feels like to get flipped over? Fuck that. She's in the basketball club too. Yay! Let's go talk to the one who's been ostracized. Hello, friend! I'm here to twist the knife. Because it's what he does. It's what he's good at. Well, you hit the rim.
Close one. Almost got it.
Huh? Who are you?
You're Koda-san from Class 2 too, right? Basketball too?
Yeah?
You have a second?
You know, technically she's never met you.
I have some questions about a student teacher who taught classes here named Mikoshiba.
Ow! Really? Yo, you read me talk? That posse of little shitheads just went strutting into the gym with some bats.
Kaito-san, can you at least try to warn me a little sooner next time?
Why? You worried?
Wow.
Hey! Why are you still here, asshole? Who the hell are you, anyway?
Talking pretty big for taking a cheap shot while my back was turned.
You had it coming, shady old fuck!
Coda! Hey, you been spilling anything to this guy?
I didn't say anything.
I'll fill you in. I was asking her about Mikoshiba, a student teacher who disappeared from school not too long ago. You guys know him, right? The basketball club would.
Don't bother trying to talk to us like we're your fucking friends, asshole.
I wanna bash your fucking skull in. You'll die before I tell you shit.
You wiped the floor with us yesterday. Only fair for you to take a handicap.
I don't mind at all. Sure. All good. But it's still gonna be pretty one-sided.
You're so full of shit. I'm gonna kick your ass!
Why does the game really, really, really want you to beat up this guy? I really like Sync. Left bumper to deflect. Grabbing it with B and B again while holding him. B again to disarm. Okay, let's go. Delinquent students yet again! No, you must beat up these kids. Teach them the error of their ways. Or, you know, just get rid of them. Ow. Oh! The trigger's really quick. It's gonna take me a moment to get used to that shit. Hey, you having fun? Oh, that's the deflection. Hi, friend. Damn it! No, I'm getting this right. There we go. Jesus! Worth it. Fucking worth it. How many times are I gonna fight these guys? Are they just gonna be are they gonna be the Team Rocket of this, where you just keep fighting and fighting and fighting throughout the damn game? I have a gun now. What are you gonna do? Bam!
You've got a lot of guts for your age, kid. But come on, you really need a better outlet for all that aggression.
Let me go!
Just what on earth is going on in here?
Oh, I'm beating up the kids.
Hey, let's roll out.
I'm gonna do you a favor here and leave out the part about the bats.
Huh?
Are you even listening?
Yes, ma'am. We were just horsing around a bit. Right?
Just horsing around is right.
You really are unbelievable. Why are you attacking defenseless students on their school property?
You're so fucking full
How many
of shit.
times must I tell you to leave our school alone?
For what it's worth, the chairman asked me to be here.
Oh, good. Let's drag him into this. How should our chairman explain you to the mob of irate parents that will be at his door any second now? Don't worry, there's a very good reason we hired these ragtag detectives to spy on and beat up your kids.
Not the words I'd use.
Pretty accurate, though.
If I hear anything else about you, anything, I'm going straight to the press. I'm under no obligation to cover for anyone. Oh, and your attire is atrocious. When you show up at a school, at least try to look the part. Now go home.
You hear all that, Kaito-san? I have a funny feeling I'm not wanted here. Can I talk to the chairman real quick?
Just show her the picture of the dead guy and just be like, you see this? This is what you just shitting around has led to.
Sensei's made her point clear. Perhaps it's best you take your leave. After all, you've satisfied the bulk of my request.
Wait. Okay, how about this? You can hire me on as a teacher. That way, I can stay on campus no problem, right?
But you can't teach without a license. You don't happen to have one, do you?
No, but I do have a lawyer's badge. How's that for certification?
You're a lawyer? That certainly is a respectable position, but it's not exactly a license to educate.
Well, you could be one of
work
those.
Something out?
I'm afraid something isn't specific enough.
Fuck, we did that when I was doing law classes.
There is always the off chance that you can.
There you go. Thank you.
Consultant, a guidance counselor.
Well, not that, but.
Oh, yeah, like a club advisor. Do you happen to have a kung fu club? I've got a few tricks I could show some kids.
No, there's nothing of the sort. And on that note, I believe each club already has an advisor assigned.
That's unfortunate.
Me again. I say it's time we hightailed it out of here. No use sitting around on our asses, right? Why don't you meet us back here and we'll go?
I can't. Not until I find something for Sari-san.
Suit yourself. Don't work too hard now.
How do I reach these kids? So that was the reception. No, man. Damn it. It's like when people come and talk to you about their jobs, but they go in more depth. Because when I did law classes, she would actually reach out to them, and the entire class would be taught by the person that came in. We got to see some fucking gruesome photos, man. Just like, ooh, oh god. You see some shit. Should I just point blank to ask if they have any openings?
Huh?
Or ads? Which do you do? Oh, well, okay, I guess I'm not allowed to speak to him.
Aha! Stop right there!
It's you, pervert.
Huh?
I knew it! Suspicion confirmed.
Can I help you?
Actually, you already have. I didn't think you'd be foolish enough to show your face around here again.
I'm sorry, but do I... Oh.
Yep. Yesterday?
You always say perpetrators return to the scene of the crime.
You didn't sleep on the sofa.
You just proved the old adage true, Monsieur Voyeur.
Monsieur Voyeur? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your pervy little upskirt scheme. Seriously, hiding a camera under the stairs? And at your age? Shame on you, sir.
Yeah, you lost me. Now, if you don't mind, I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Oh, no, you don't. I have irrefutable proof of your crime. Why, the very shoes on your feet. You're wearing the exact same sneakers as the pervert from yesterday. And don't think they'll carry you to safety today.
Okay, what is happening here? Sorry, but your evidence is my shoes? Everybody here's got shoes, young lady. In fact, I'm probably not the only person with this exact pair.
Your shoe style is merely the icing on the cake. You see, before the pervert arrived yesterday, I had covered the floor around the camera with a clear polymer that shines under black light.
Huh?
It's an oil-based substance, so it lasts a few days. Your soles are stained with it as we speak. Which means you came bumbling back to the scene of the crime, while wearing the very evidence of your misdeeds.
Call her bluff!
Lamenting your misfortune already? That's what you get for crossing the Mystery Research Club of Serio High.
Mystery Research Club?
Now, if you'll follow me to the faculty room, monsieur.
Oh, wait, just hold on, okay?
Okay, wait. Double down, just fucking run away, or... There's gotta be another way. I can't beat her up. Fuck it, everyone's doubling down, right, Disney?
There's no way I'd have noticed an invisible substance on my shoes. I'll give you that much. But even if I did step in some mystery goop, does that really prove what you're saying? With so many people on campus, any number of them could have walked over that spot.
No, only the perpetrator stepped in the coating. I know this because I was there watching your fiasco. And of course, I had the PE teacher who was with me agree to serve as witness. Why don't you just give it up already?
So much writing on this. Bye.
There's no escape, sir. I have even more proof of your crimes.
Yeah.
The camera may be gone, but fortunately, I snapped a photo of it before it got taken away. With that, I determined everything there is to know about your camera, down to the store where you bought it.
Except...
Turns out it's an online exclusive, customized to capture high-resolution footage with an inconspicuous design. Were I to supply this information to the police, they would track down the owner soon enough. After all, the shop would have no choice but to cooperate with the police investigation.
Why not? Why not? It's an unrelated case.
Do I need to spell it out any further? You, monsieur, are ensnared. Therefore, I think it would be wise to do what I say.
Technically ensnared, but for the right thing.
Let's say we have a chat.
A chat?
Yeah. Now, I can't give out any details, but having the cops on me would be extremely problematic. So, I'd like to resolve this as amicably as possible. Think we can come to terms here?
I will agree to one thing only. Hearing the unadulterated truth. And make no mistake, I will not be misled by diversion, threats, bribes, sob stories. Nothing of the sort.
Show her the dead body. I mean, EX surrender.
Hold it right there! If you run away, my evidence goes straight to the police!
Oh, right, observation mode. Maybe one of these will get me out. I was right. It's a club fire. MRC is in jeopardy. Our advisor is leaving this area. We've been informed faculty is too busy running an additional club. We need an outside counselor. Come help us. Yep. Uh-oh. Oh, really? I just read that. Some outside assistance, huh? Well, that's exactly what I need.
You're Kyoko Amasawa-san, right? President of the Mystery Research Club?
So what if I am?
I saw your flyer. Sounds like your club's in a tough spot.
You're not wrong. Our current advisor got married and quit teaching, and we can't find anyone else to take her spot. On top of that, the chairman's been reluctant to bring in anyone from outside, so the MRC may be in dire straits. But your arrival marks our revival. Should I turn you in as a voyeur, it would make a fine feather in my cap. It would also prove the value of the MRC, so the chairman would have no choice but to solicit an advisor for us.
Well, that all sounds fine on paper, but the real-life logistics may not play out that way. You'll need a competent professional in your area of interest, but you think they have time for volunteer work?
When you put it that way, it does seem like a long shot.
Right?
The
Here's
knife!
my proposition.
The knife! How about I offer the club some...
How about you make me your advisor?
You? Advise the MRC?
Yeah, it means you get...
Why not? A Kamurocho-based detective, not good enough?
And you can keep an eye on me!
You're a detective?
Oh yeah. I'm Takayuki Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency. I was asked to come investigate your school. That's about all I can let slip.
So then, the hidden camera was for your investigation?
Oh no!
I'll let you deduce that yourself. Client confidentiality and all that.
All my hard work in the drain.
I'm here to stop shady business, not start it.
If he wasn't shooting up skirts, then what was he trying to see? Rather, who was he trying to see? Who put him up to it? Our staff? Ugh, so many variables!
No! Apollo Justice, I failed you!
Listen, I don't mean to interrupt, but hello?
I love this shit.
As I was trying to say, becoming your advisor could work out well for both of us. I'm not done here by a long shot, but one of your teachers is bent on seeing me gone.
Really? Who?
Sawa-sensei. She thinks I have no business being here, and frankly, it's been hard to prove her wrong. But if I were to advise your club, it'd be all the reason I need to stay on campus. So what do you think? It's a win-win situation, wouldn't you say? Oh, and if it's experience you want, believe me, I've been around the block when it comes to mysteries.
I'll show you all these death pictures!
believe I understand.
Look at this one! Look at the maggots!
The purpose
Look at
you
the
stated
maggots!
for being here does fit the circumstances better than my original theory. But I will not be persuaded so easily.
Okay, bye.
So, I propose a test.
A test?
Right this way, please.
What? Hey!
Okay, well, fine, I guess. Here we go. We need you to plant this evidence in one, on one of the students' lockers. It's the only way. Why are we going into the basement? I don't like this anymore. I don't want to be here. No. No, this is not what's supposed to... That's an adorable panda.
Huh? Who's this, sis?
This is Yagami-san, our new advisor candidate. However, I intend to test him first. See if he's legitimate.
Fine by me. I'm Kento Amasawa, Kyoko's younger brother. Also the MRC's bodyguard.
Bodyguard? What?
And your sister's as nosy as mine. You've got to step up your game to keep her safe.
You know what? Fair enough.
Please have a seat, Yagami-san.
The fuck kind of test are we doing? Moriarty.
After you.
Sure.
Oh, how kind of you.
That is a fancy fucking cup.
So, Amasawa-san, back to the topic at hand here.
I want to know about your club.
Could you tell me what the Mystery Research Club actually does? It seems like the advisor ought to know that.
So, I founded the Mystery Research Club last year. Primarily, we function as a book club, critiquing mystery novels from many different cultures and eras. But, when the opportunity is ripe, we also engage in more involved activities. And by that, I mean solving the mysteries around us.
Oh, you mean go sleuthing, like on a case. So that's what you were up to. I've got to say, as a potential advisor, I'm not exactly psyched to hear you go around looking for trouble.
Oh, don't get me wrong. We don't do this for kicks, and I'm not a fan of danger. If we could all be armchair detectives, free to investigate from afar, surely that would be ideal.
Oh!
Don't I know it?
Oh, there's the mail-in
Unfortunately,
detective things,
that
too.
is rarely, if ever, possible.
Those things are hard.
Say our investigatory senses were to draw us toward a mystery that escapes even the school and the police. Why, letting such a case slip away would be anathema to our club's founding principles.
While I do admire your passion, why put yourself at risk? You'd be safer handing it off to the authorities.
Then shouldn't we hand you off to the authorities?
Well, no, let's not be hasty.
I take it you see my point then. Some cases aren't so cut and dry.
You make some valid points.
Alright,
So,
fine.
getting back to this test of yours.
Yes. So, based on what you've told me, I'm inclined to drop your charges altogether. A detective setting up cameras is believable. That being said, I'd also be a fool to take you at your word. If this is a ruse, I'd be unleashing a pervert on the school.
Well, the caution is admirable.
Then you shouldn't mind if I test both your skills as a detective and your character as a person. And once that's over, the club will reach a decision. We'll either accept you as our mentor, or turn you in as a deviant.
If Robin was here, all her answers
I
would be
get
murder,
the
murder,
picture.
murder.
So what does this test entail?
Actually, we've been dealing with a rather risky case as of late, so your job is to resolve it.
Solve this
How
mystery.
risky are we talking?
Well, it's about as risky as it is risque.
Not in the high school!
Yagami-san, have you ever heard of a sugar baby?
Huh? You mean
No.
a younger girl getting paid to date an older guy?
You know it. Now our current case involves one such sugar baby.
I don't want this.
It seems that one of our dance club girls has grown a reputation for dating older men.
I don't want this.
Unfortunately, I've yet to pin down exactly who this is.
Please!
All you know is she's in dance club?
Different test!
Well, I understand why you'd want to know more, but what about this warrants investigation? She in danger?
The issue at hand is that she may be doing more than dating.
I said
putting her safety at risk. Well, we found this out online, so we're admittedly speculating a bit here. But apparently this girl's pretty infamous for what they call her vanishing act.
Care to elaborate?
She strings the mark along, going on a few dates for an agreed upon sum. Then she goes in for the kill. She gets a large upfront payment for promising to seal the deal. And then, poof, gone with the wind.
Okay,
Yeah,
I can see how that might
that's
make her
gonna-
enemies,
yeah, that's gonna
but
make a lot of
that's on the
enemies.
guy, isn't it? I mean, he's paying to date an underage girl, and he thinks he has the right to complain?
Yeah, some of them don't.
You're not wrong. Problem is,
Yep.
her latest mark, a violent, foul-mouthed thug, isn't so self-aware. I believe rape and murder were his choicest threats.
Well.
So yeah, we can't just write this one off.
Okay, well, at least we're in
yeah. That's a concern.
at least we're in the normal realms of this case now. Thank
Now
you.
he has his gang roaming the streets, searching high and low for the girl who conned him. I'd say that establishes the risk clearly enough. As soon as we found out, we've been trying to find the sugar baby and warn her ASAP.
Yeah, I get it now. If we don't act, she could be in very real danger.
You just don't know who it
I think we're finally seeing eye to eye, Yagami-san. After all, the truly artful detective can solve incidents before they even occur.
That's not quite how it works, but sure.
Boy, when she grows up to be a detective, it's gonna suck for her. Life is gonna be like,
In any case,
can you solve this
now that the
detective?
situation's
Sure.
clear,
I'll stop it before
let's
she's
get on with
dead.
the
She
test.
died 5 days ago.
Just tell me where to start, and I'll be there.
It is said that the great Sherlock Holmes was able to freely change his appearance into that of a total stranger. From helpless old woman to shifty-eyed vagrant, he deceived the masses and never lost a lead, all thanks to a good disguise.
So, you want me to go undercover?
Yep, any detective worth their salt should have no trouble with that.
This again.
You're going to infiltrate the dance club as an advisor and return with a lead on the sugar baby. That is your test.
Hope you know how to
Wait.
dance.
You want me to teach a dance club?
If it's required, then yes. I want you to win their hearts in ways I myself could not. Those girls are a close-knit group. They'd never trade gossip with someone like me. However, if a cool new stranger gained their trust, that's you, they might be more willing to talk.
But how am I supposed to be a convincing advisor if I've never danced once in my life?
That's okay. It's rare for their advisors to get up and do it themselves. They generally teach from a book.
Oh, great.
That's not gonna
If
fucking
it's
happen.
any consolation, their current advisor never even shows up, so you'll already have an in. Just give them a few pointers, act authoritative, and soon enough, you'll be their closest confidant. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy? To teach something I know nothing about?
I'm sure you can figure that out. That is, if you really are a detective and not some snaky imposter.
You're really putting me through the ringer.
You're asking way too much.
I guess I'll have to prevail with the power of vague advice.
Good, then let's move. The dance club will be starting their practice any minute. They're in the gym basement, in case you didn't know.
Help!
I know her test might be tough, Yagami-san, but I think you'd make a pretty rad advisor. So good luck.
I haven't even done anything!
Oh.
I've just been shanghaied. Why? Help me. Alright. Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and stop here. Cross fingers and everything like that. Oh, boy! Oh, wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. While taunting. Oh, but that's gonna be hot! Also, I'm almost at 5,000, so I'm also kind of like... Activates during attacks for wise health. You know what? Yes. The power! Gimme. Boost health recovery when you eat. Oh, but I am gonna need these, aren't I? Yeah. Shit. It just broke me because we haven't had cigarettes in like media for a while. So just seeing that, I'm like, oh shit, that's right. Used to have that all over the fucking place. All right, anyway, yeah, we're ending it here. So thank you all so much for watching. Here's hoping it all turned out well. The next one will go immediately from here because I'm not gonna have time to do things in between. All right, anyway, boy.